Here on the Tune In podcast, we combine random chants with intense teamwork and a couple of L's along the way, with the occasional W. So we ask questions pulled from a randomized table of more than 100 questions whilst in the heat of battle. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it.
I was born ready. So
I'm gonna
just
go
like
ahead and
before we start, can just to give the viewers a little bit about who you are, kind of like what stage of your life, like do you have a family? Like what do you like to do for fun? Just, very really basic bio about you, just like, 100 level stuff.
I mean, really. So I live in Las Vegas. I'm on the West Coast. Been here about 24 years after South Korea. I last weekend just turned 41.
Hey,
Yeah,
everybody say
that's
happy
right.
belated
Happy
birthday to
birthday.
him.
yeah, right. I feel every bit of it. I wake up in the morning. Sometimes my knee hurts. I'm like, man, what the hell is this about? And then
Who did that?
just getting old. And yeah, I have a beautiful wife, absolutely loving wife. She's currently in her master's program right now. And then
Oh,
a
nice.
2-year-old daughter. And she's getting bigger and bigger every day, talking a lot more now. So it's just really just to explore, the whole going through the whole scope of fatherhood now is it's all new to me. So especially starting this late in my life. So
Yep,
but it's cool. It's a good challenge.
that's what's up.
Fun stuff.
Cool, cool. Yeah, so as we're playing, Ken, at any point we're just gonna like roll some die and we'll be asking you a question and we're gonna try to keep the conversation going the whole time while we're shooting and playing. It can get kind of hectic, but that's kind of the intention. So,
Good point.
Let's get it.
yep,
Let's get it.
Speaking of which, we might as well roll into our first question because this is going to take a minute to get started.
true that.
So if you could time travel, would you go to the past or the future, and what era would you visit?
I mean that's pretty easy. I'd probably go. I'd go to the 70s. Like I mean,
Oh,
straight up. Like you're talking about a time where music was music. You know what I mean? And people didn't
Mm.
really care what you look like. Everyone was just trying to have a good time. There's a lot of weed, a lot of cocaine, like a lot of sex. So
all the
like,
drugs,
yeah,
psychedelics.
exactly. Yeah, and people were just. I mean, think about it. You'd show up with an afro and some bell bottoms, and yeah, we're gonna go to the disco real quick, and what I mean, it's easy. Like, and music was so good. Like there was so much
Check your
soul
gear and
music and so
weapons.
much
We'll be
funk and
deploying
soul, and
shortly.
you know, it was just a great time to be alive. Probably,
That's
When you said that's easy, I didn't see the
Enemies
70s
are
coming.
dropping into the
But as
area.
Yeah,
soon
bro.
as you said it, I was like, damn it, he right. That
well,
makes
as a black
that
person,
makes
you
sense.
know they're not gonna choose like any time before like
For
1950s. So
yeah.
Yeah, right.
I guess I kind
I
of
had
limit your
somebody
options.
I legit had one of my coworkers asked me this exact question like yesterday. And then I was like, well, I've got a very limited number of years that I'm allowed to go back to.
Enemies dropping into
So
the
let's
AO.
start there. She's like, oh, right. Right. So I guess anything after 1990, what would you do?
I guess you could choose like far enough back where like race hadn't even been invented yet. Like if you chose like fucking, I don't know,
Yeah, but
dinosaur
then
times,
there's
I
also no
guess.
fun stuff either.
You
Right,
wanna go
like
ride me a triceratops. Fuck it.
I'm gonna ride a giant chicken. Which now that I said that out
All
loud, I
stations, this is
kind of want to
Shadow
ride a giant
01.
chicken.
Deployment to the war
Let's
zone
see.
has
I
been
guess I would have
authorized.
to choose the past, but I was gonna answer that question because like I'm thinking
Hmm.
about going to the future,
Oh,
and things are gonna be scary, bro. AI is already doing some crazy shit now. I don't want to see what life's gonna be like in 2100.
I
I'm
do.
scared, honestly.
on all threats.
Mm.
Watch your ass
Like
down
they're
there.
probably gonna have dream advertisements by then.